Hello, everyone. Ron Tramontano here. And this morning I'm going to tell you a story about the beginnings of the virtual competition. It might be a little bit long, but I think you're going to find it very interesting. Just last night I wrapped up our weekly owners meeting and couldn't help but reflect on my beginnings as they related to the virtual competitions. The days, the months, the years of putting the platform together. In my first couple of years, the idea of having an ancillary business to help, support my martial arts school occupied much of my time. I would hold meetings with our instructors and staff in hopes someone would have an idea I could use to bring in some extra money. Don't get me wrong, our school did well, and that was because we really worked at it. We did all the things normal schools do, and we still do. Things like parties, clubs, selling equipment. We even tried different types of marketing and follow most of the martial arts school routes suggestions. That's not to say that Linda and I had a terrible hard life. Not at all. We lived a very rewarding life. Nice cars, great house, but still there was something missing. Even though we were making good money to support our lifestyle, we never had enough to pay all of the bills at the end of the month without holding some until, more money came in. Our savings, well, that was another story. It seemed we were caught in this trap, and time was passing, and we were getting older. Then, one year, I was getting ready to work on our yearly tournament, and that's when it happened. Bingo. A tournament online. I thought, would it be possible? What would that even look like? Now, I have run fairly large tournaments, 500 plus participants, so I knew what a good tournament looked like and felt like. But could it work on the internet? Could people really compete online, and what kind of experience would that be for them? I started every day to run this in my head, putting all of the pieces together. I was not new to the internet, which ended up being a plus. So, in November of 1995, Dr. Ron Valley and I put the first website dedicated to all martial arts practitioners up on the World Wide Web. Wow. There are a couple of words I haven't heard in a while. In those days, the internet was known as the World Wide Web. We were receiving just around 1 million or so unique hits a month. In those days, television had 52 channels, and people were talking about cable television, with the promise of over 500 channels. Here was an opportunity I didn't want to pass up. So a student of mine at the time, Tony Interdonato, and I partnered up and started a television network. We called it the Martial Arts Action Network. The website supported the television network, and the name was changed from www.martial-arts-network.com to www.tman.com. Now, T-Man is still present on the internet today. We moved our offices from Boca Raton to Universal Studios in Florida, Building 22, I remember, and stayed there for 7 years. Oh, right. Okay. The virtual competition. It seems that I'm being reminded that I'm getting off subject here. The television network story will have to be for another time. So here I am running this idea through my head every day, It's not leaving, and now I know it's going to happen. Each day, a new piece of what has turned out to be a very formidable platform started to fall in place. I was designing a platform to serve the martial arts industry and did not see the platform for what I was creating for about 2 years into the development. Every day, even today, I find that interesting. I started this project in late 2013 and just recently made a decision this year to launch. Here we are today. We have returned from our road trip for our launch of the virtual competition. First up was the U.S. Open in Orlando, Florida, where we participated as sponsors to this great event. Over 3,000 participants, competitors, school owners, and industry leaders are present at this event each year. Mike Sawyer, one of the co-owners of the U.S. Open and good friend for many years, made it very clear to me if I was going to launch my platform, it had to be at the U.S. Open first. This event was also being televised by ESPN 2 and 3. We are hoping to get at least a good year of advertising from this event. From there, we traveled to Las Vegas to continue the launch at the MGM Grand for the 2017 MA Super Show. I have to hand it to Century Martial Arts for doing it right. What a great event. We were met with such a great response to what our platform can do for school owners. So here we are today. The next part of our journey will be to bring our platform to the many small businesses and industries that will see the opportunity I saw. I have included a list of different types of businesses that will use our platform. They are every kind of business, everywhere. Things like gloving, gymnastics, dance, swimming, martial arts, karaoke, breakdancing, skydiving, eating, hot dog contests, raising capital, singing, magic, creative hairdos, cooking, target shooting, skydiving, acting, voice, robotics, basketball, clothing, guitar playing, dirt bike, dancing, and I'm sure you can think of many more. This has been Ron Tramontano again, CEO of the virtual competition. I hope you enjoyed our beginnings, and I'm sure there's much more to come. Take care. God bless.